give him the Ling. He just goes in and activates himself. But more on that later, Butters, because now we are in the draft. What are we expecting here right now?
I am expecting someone here on the two sides to just pick the Chang'o. I feel that Execration would ban out the Farsa.
Again?
Because the thing is, if you let Blacklist activate their certain strategy that they can actually interchange. Look at Esson there, having a pouting.
Yeah, Esson is
right
waiting for the right hero to pick. You know what? I agree with you. I think both of them, they also need to respect the mage meta right now, which is actually, I don't know, trending right now. The Farsa, the Chang'o.
This is actually, look at this. This is actually a good ban.
Selena?
They ban out the Selena.
Yep.
So they force out Execration to ban a Farsa.
Yeah.
If they ever do that, then that only means that the Blacklist International could go for a Chang'o or another pick in itself. They could go for a Yuzhong if they want to.
You know what? Ever since Season 3 of MPL, Blacklist International with their former team, they utilize the Chang'o. They want to play with the Chang'o. They learned how to use the Meteor Shower. They learned how to play around it. But we shall see if that's going to be the priority pick, because right now Execration not banning the Farsa, but banning the side lane Khalid.
Okay, Blacklist International, I think they're playing around with their fingers right now. They have a lot of heroes to choose from. They could go for the Yuzhong, they could go for the Farsa.
Your team
Yeah, they're gonna go for a Yuzhong.
They want it safe.
So that means Execration here has free reign over a Farsa and a Thams.
Thams, there you go.
Oh,
100% predicted from Butters. So what is the answer here for Blacklist International? This is, of course, the Aqua hero. There you go, Kufra and Ling. That is the full clip hero. So Blacklist International, early reveal of their main carry, Butters. Oh.
I like the idea of just going for an Akai. Akai right now isn't really the hero that he was way back Season 1 when he was able to pin down a lot of people with just one good Hurricane Dance.
He is the main hero back then.
He was the main hero back then. He was the big boy in terms of tanks. But right now, Akai is used in a way to zone out people, to isolate people, to zone out people.
And it is the best answer to the Kufra for heroes who want to go in. You just pop the Hurricane Dance and then you're good to go. You've done your job. So right now, Execration, they are respecting the side lanes. It seems like Execration, we said to them earlier that, hey, we really need to pick the supports. But now, Execration said, hey, Manjin and Butters, we really need to watch out for Aqua and Edward on the side lane right now. Because the Balmond and the Khalid are there, and the Uranus, man, are priority bans. Is this the weakness, though, of Blacklist International?
It could be. Like, they're pushing the right buttons right now. I feel like Blacklist International and Execration, they're getting the heroes that they want. I mean, no Atlas here for the side of Execration. That is one of the biggest things that I'm thinking about right now. Is the Atlas is still open.
Yeah.
And that could be the great that could be a great combination with a Farsa, but they go straight for an Anakai.
Oh my
Gatot will be banned for Execration. They're not gonna let that happen. And I think that they're planning to go for a Yishun Shin next.
A Yishun Shin.
I mean, it's still a. I don't know why Blacklist International banned that. To be honest, they have the Yuzhong, they have the Ling, so the Yishun Shin at that point shouldn't really be a problem.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. You actually have him countered with your first two picks.
I think they want to respect the vision game because Execration wants to play with it. So that's why I think Hate is forced out with a Harriet or probably a Claude. I think that those are the only carries right now that he can use. But we shall see, because again, Blacklist International, they still have the Dexter hero remaining.
Oh, that is good.
This is
percentage raised, getting higher by the percentage. That's the damage output that Execration will do. And this is going to be the Chang. Oh, I like the capability here of Blacklist International to poke the hell out of Execration.
Yeah.
But the thing is, Are you gonna use it to go forward? Because that's the thing about Farsa. It could be an illusion that you're actually winning a fight, but with one good feathered airstrike, you just get pushed back.
You will get bursted
and
too.
you will get bursted too. I think Claude is one of the picks here that they can.
I think Harriet is too risky. Because the Harriet is a huge target for the Chang'o. Oh my god.
I'm not really a fan of a Roger in front of a Yu Zhong.
Yeah, I think it depends because if your team knows how to play with the Roger, the Roger will just own the house, right? But I think with the lineup of Blacklist International right now, even though the Rafaela and the Chang'o are squishy, it doesn't matter because again, like what you said, they will burn the house down. They will burn out the HPs of Execration before even Execration gets near.
Yeah. Remember, there is a story.
What's
that
the
you
story?
were told when you were a kid, when you were a child.
What is the story?
I'm going to huff and puff and blow the house down. But the thing is, can they really huff and puff in front of the lineup here of Blacklist International? Because the thing is, Roger can get heavily kited here.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It seems like Blacklist International, they control that part. They put a heavy emphasis on banning out hate zero pool. So we shall see. I actually agree with you, Butters. I am with Blacklist International on this one for game number 1. How about you?
I am gonna stick with Blacklist International for this one as well. I like the capability that they have with the Chang'o. Everything is accounted for their side. I here is kind of a hit or miss hero for the side of Execration.
Yeah.
So I would just put my prediction with Blacklist International. Although there's a chance that Execration can just win this from a snowball.
Yeah, the Akai is interesting though. Because what you get from the Akai, when you go level 2, you can actually put in a lot of damage whenever you hit the frog. There you go. The second skill and the 1,000 pounder.
That's
the blender. That's your favorite hero, right? Yeah. Because you have extra damage whenever you land it, right? So again, Execration, knowing their capabilities, they're now playing it safe.
Yeah, that's the only time where you get a stun with the Nakai.
Yeah.
You never get a stun with a 1,000 pounder alone.
Yeah.
You need to hit them with a blender.
Yeah, but I think they trust Chaknu so much.
Yeah.
Again, Chaknu is one of the players that can pull off heavy setups. Even though the Akai is quite hard, unlike a Kufra and unlike an Atlas right now, that is the strength of Execration. They trust each other. Like in the interview, they said that they're like brothers now, not teammates. So let's see as they will try to take the orange buff. Full clip, getting that safety and now rotating to the mid lane.
They stick with this laning and they go to the bottom lane. That is a great move coming up from Execration. They know that the wave clear here onto the top side of Blacklist International is just superior than them. So what they did was they focused their attention onto the bottom lane.
Side, yeah.
And they could have gone for that invade on that
orange
buff. But if you noticed what they're doing, they are trying to go to the bottom lane, not really giving that much emphasis onto the top lane. Because top lane for the side of Execration, it's going to be pushed. It's going to be defended by just a Chang'o, and that's the capability of a Chang'o.
Yeah, the capability to spam her skills quickly. You know what? The Chang'o is good at level 2. So against the Jawhead needs to get near first, right? I think. But yeah, I like your point because Execration, they want to control the bottom side because if you're gonna think about it, Blacklist International has they have this fast-paced type of lineup, so you really need to play aggressive because if ever the Chang'o gets the ultimate and the Rafaela also gets the ultimate, they will just run at you even though they're squishy, right?
Yeah. It's the capability, it's the movement. It's not like they need extra movement from Ling, because Ling is just gonna jump on the walls and just take you guys down.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, I'm really looking at how things are gonna go for Execration. I mean, Roger isn't really the best performing carry.
Yeah, in the MPL.
Like we noticed that Roger isn't really one of those heroes that actually make it big here in the Philippines, and the other one is Hayabusa.
Yeah.
A lot of emphasis has been put in the Busa for the other teams, like Blue Fire.
Because
Team Ultra.
I think the teams here, they want these heroes that are swift.
Yeah.
Like Lancelot, Ling. Because the Roger, he wants to man up, right? And most of the players here, they want to, hey, I'm Action Jackson. I can pull this off with my fast hands, right?
Yes, that is true. But they are actually going to force out Benny Cutie
Oh
here.
my glob. That is the damage coming in from Chaknu. There you go. Hate. And Chaknu with the first blood. Like what you've said, Butters. Control of the bottom side. That is the main plan of Execration.
Now, onto the top lane is not going to get any help. This is where Sagitnu should shine. Because the thing is, if Sagitnu dies at one time there, at the top lane, that turret, what he has to do here is to play it safe.
Yeah.
Not really care about anything. Because as long as the Chango is there, he cannot show that hero.
Utilize the missiles for you to spam the minion wave. I like it from Sagitnu.
Oh!
While in the bottom side, Aqua, that is the burst damage from the Farsa Butters. Like what you've said, Benny Cutie, the side, it's going to be enough. There you go, full clip with a revenge kill. 3 minutes in, Execration controlling this bottom lane, bullying the hell out of Aqua.
The yin and the yang, Edward there trying to go for that meteor shower for the retake on that purple buff, but it didn't really work out for him because the retribution was there. But if you look at the bottom lane here, in terms of the instant replay, look at how Benny Cutie just places his sights there.
There you go. That is the burn.
That's the thing about Benny Cutie. Benny Cutie knows when he could get the kill.
Yeah.
And I think this is what makes the combination of Hate and Benny deadly. Sorry about that.
Why is that?
Deadly.
Why is
It's
that?
because they're actually yin and yang.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this.
One's good and one's bad, but it's okay because another setup coming in from Chaknu is gonna be the way for Execration to get another pick off. Hate comes in with a wood pounce, but there is another one pouncing there. That is the Dragon Aqua with a counter go, but he is too late. They will just go for the wave clear as that is unstoppable force from Sagitnu. Oh! The fake back from Sagitnu gets the pick up onto Dexter.
I like the idea here coming out from Sagitnu. The jawhead there saw the lane onto the bottom lane.
There
and
you
when
go.
he saw the lane, he just went for it, and he knew that he can just give up that tower. And
Oh, yeah.
things are looking great onto the other ends of the fight. So, going back to the yin and yang, there is aggression and there is patience.
Aggression and patience.
I think Hate is aggression, Benny is patience.
Yeah. That is a good combination, man.
That is a good
It's like
combination.
PB&J
Yes.
in the morning.
It's a morning, yeah.
Plus coffee.
Plus
right?
coffee.
Not tea.
Naughty.
There you go. Execration pulling in a good combination in the bottom side, and they are now in control of the first 5 minutes of the game. 84 seconds to the next Turtle Butters. You know what? It seems like Execution doesn't mind the top lane. Like what you've said.
Yeah.
They sacrificed their tower there, right?
They know that if they give out this side and they can get a lot of kills onto the bottom lane and the mid lane, they can force reactions. They can still put Blacklist International in a position where they can get caught out.
Yes.
Even if they lose that top turret, it's not gonna matter as long as you're making them react to
Yes.
your own rotations.
And with these reactions, Blacklist International, they're losing HPs. Chaknu right now, still aggressive. I think Execration's main plan here is to just get the pickups that they want, let Blacklist International react, and then win the game from there. Because again, Blacklist International, this is a slow start from a fast-paced type of lineup.
Well, Blacklist International, there is a thing about getting the levels and getting the scale. So I think that this isn't really a lost cause for them.
Yeah.
Execration here should be very aware of what might happen when the scaling game starts.
Yo,
and Hate
my.
right now, this is the thing about the Roger. They can just go for the dives.
Yeah.
And I think Roger just excels on those kinds of initiations.
Yeah, especially with help. Especially with help from the Akai and the Farsa. You know what, Butters? What's interesting is that after the Feather Airstrike, Etomax just waited for the cooldown and he said, hey, my ultimate is now up. Let's go again.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. Execration right now, ladies and gents.
But we haven't seen Blacklist International go as 5.
Oh.
We haven't seen them go as 5 because in terms of being a better what do you call this? Team fight composition lineup.
Yeah.
I think Blacklist International has it.
Yeah,
but
me too.
There is a thing about Etomax here, just giving them the equalizer.
Because this is the reason why the Farsa is the best support right now. A cooldown, an ultimate with a low level cooldown, you can just spam it every time. But before I get to that, another steal probably.
Yes.
There you go.
It is another steal.
From Hate, and this is another little wonder. Better Airstrike coming in from the Farsa. Man, Aqua sacrifices his life for his team, but is it worth it though? As Cutie will crunch his way in, and Hate inflicting damage. Meteor Shower piercing through the health bars of Hate, and here comes the kid! Full clip, okay! Hate dodging the Calamity with a Wolf Bounce.
Full clip there. If he only had the Tempest of Blades, that could have been a kill. But Hate, a little bit lucky there that he didn't have that. Of course, if Full Clip had enough damage to just go for the poke, he wasn't left out with a sliver of HP.
Yeah.
That could have been the turning point that, well, not really the turning point, but a step in the right direction.
Yeah.
For the side of Blacklist International.
That could have been huge also for Blacklist International, but it's not stopping the aggression from Execration. You know what, we've been talking about the Roger, the Farsa, but I think Cutie is the unsung hero here.
Yeah.
For Execration with his stamps.
I mean the offlaners here, they're not as eye catching.
Yeah.
In terms of plays, but they do their jobs.
Yeah.
And they do it well. And that's one of the things that you have to look out for the side lane.
Man, just do your job every day and you'll be fulfilled. That is what's happening here for the side of the side lanes of Execration, with Cutie leading every team fight. Chakno and Etomax going in for the pokes. Man, Blacklist International, what can they do? Man, it seems like from minute 1, Execration has been controlling the tempo of the game.
They cannot force this fight. I mean, we did side with Blacklist International in terms of drafting, but all the dives that happened into the early game, all the aggression that came out from Execration, that rhymes, it really put Blacklist International in a bit of trouble here. And right now, we're seeing that they cannot force a fight.
They can't, man, the zone, the Feather Airstrike. Blacklist International can't even move, ladies and gents. They can't even enter, can't even make a play from this game.
Look at Yu Zhong here, getting manhandled by a Thams. You don't really see
you
that.
Don't really see that
You don't really see that. Oh,
you don't see that often. There you go, another burst. Man, Execration with a plan, just getting one kill after another. And is this another one? There you go. And another one. Says Execration. Oh my. Execration owning Blacklist International in game number 1. This is disciplined Execration.
Disciplined. Right? They have learned a lot from their loss against Bren Esports.
Because we usually see Execration with this type of lead that they always go in, just kill, risky play. But now, this is the new era of Execration, Butters.
Yes, I do agree. Hate here, finding his confidence back. Even though whatever happened in week number 3, week number 4, there are no signs of weakness. There are no signs of hesitation on the Execration Nation.
Execration Nation, indeed. They are now unleashing the hate. Blacklist International, where is the play gonna come from? Is it going to be from Eson? Is it going to be from Full Clip? Because right now, they're really playing it safe. Full Clip with 0 deaths. He has damage. But still, this is Execration we're talking about. There you go. That is the initiation coming in from Execration.
Oh,
Black
full
Dragon
clip!
form. But Shaq knew with the Hurricane Dance. Oh my! Total dominance from the Venom.
The
Shaq
Venom.
knew, ladies
Oh my
and
goodness.
gentlemen. Boys and girls, this is how you play the Akai. You don't want the 5-man Hurricane Dances. What you want is to get one, pick up one, and then win the game. Execration. Oh, I can't believe it.
They're showing us a new style.
New Execration. Welcome to the new era. Execration Squad 1-0 victory.
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
There are a lot of things that you have to consider here when you see this game, and that was clean